Hi there, Aries. Welcome to my timeless What You Need to Know reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and these are general, not personal readings. Please find information below at the bottom of the description box, where there is a free link to your natal chart. Thank you for supporting my channel. It keeps me able to provide you with these free readings. And today, we had to take two of the ViceVersa Tarot cards. They actually came out twice. Usually I only take one card, and then they came out together again. So we're taking them both. And what's also unique about this reading and unusual is that one of the cards is a Six of Swords, which you also have in your second card. So you have two Six of Swords, which I'm going to be giving you the reading, meaning to that at the close to the end. And now for your first card. This is the general atmosphere. It's the basis of the matter. This is the situation at hand. You have the Nine of Swords, Aries. Air energy. Has to do with your mind and your thoughts. This is a card of high stress. It's anxiety. It's a need to be patient. This can bring insomnia. You'll need to talk about the problems that you bury. Speak up to solve these problems. Or it can bring regrets, nightmares. This suffering is in your mind. It's a mental torture. You'll need to make required changes for a better future. This is being at the near of your end of your mental ordeal. It's a preoccupation with a past experience, and then worried about the future. This worrying, it is pointless unless it drives you to take action. You'll need to confront your worries and your fears and take steps to solve your problems. Talk to someone, write in a journal. You may be having feelings of guilt regarding a past transgression, but often the fear of these difficulties is worse than the reality. The fear is far worse than the outcome, so put two and two together and look at contradictions around you and strengthen your resolve and your patience, and try not to feel so down by the temporary blockages or difficulties. These are old goals that darken over, and now new ones will be lightening up. It's fresh mental pastures ahead. And now your second card. This is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. The Six of Swords, Aries, more air energy. Now this is a transition. It's recovery and mental healing. It's support. It's movement of any kind. It could be travel, even a spiritual journey. It's leaving your troubles behind, and there's going to be a calm and undisturbed future ahead. Smooth sailing. You'll have peace of mind. This change is going to go smoothly. Storm is broken, and now calm sets in. So be open for things, how they develop, and have patience. You're moving away from difficulties towards more peaceful times. Maybe you're feeling weighed down by heavy thoughts and emotions. But this is a move to a more pleasant environment, a release of tension and anxiety after a period of strain and confusion or something destructive. And now a sense of harmony will prevail once again. It's a mental shift, a calming of emotions, and now healing has begun. Maybe you're grieving a loss. It's moving towards the unknown. It's no going back to the way it was before. The Nine of Swords with the Six of Swords is a worry about a movement or a travel. It can be a stressful move. It can also be depression. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are consciously aware of. The Eight of Cups, Aries, water energy. Now, this is Saturn and Pisces. Saturn always brings restrictions and delays. Saturn represents our toughest lessons that we have to go through. This is the ability to leave something behind in order to go on to new concerns. The cups have not fallen, so there's no disaster. Also, there's no majors in this reading. You just know it's time to move on. It's a shift in life from being involved and doing things with others. Now you need some quiet and a chance to be alone. Maybe someone is close to losing all hope in a romance, and they may walk away from it. It's abandon success and following your dream. This is leaving the past behind. The Nine of Swords with the Eight of Cups is facing your fears. It's wanting a new reality. It can also represent emotional exhaustion. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. You also have the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups. In your ViceVersa deck, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Ten of Cups here. That's a progression, and you are moving forward to better emotional happiness. The Ten of Cups, water energy. Now this is Mars in Pisces. This is a happy family life. It's shared love. It's the best relationship you've ever experienced. This is the perfect relationship. It's lasting happiness because it's inspired from above. It's embarking on something that makes life worth living. Happy home, shared love, and blessings. It's enough happiness to share with those around you. It's emotional connections and home life that are blessed. So take time to be grateful for all the love and happiness you have in your life. It's focusing on what you do have and not on what you have not yet received. It's a realization of what matters. It's counting your blessing, and there is a happy ending. The Nine of Swords with the Ten of Cups is depression that will soon be over. It's lovers reunited with family help. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. The Ten of Swords, Aries. This is unseen. It's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. Ten of Swords, air energy. This is the end of a period of trials and hardships. It's the end of a lack of support. It's hitting rock bottom. It's now you can stop worrying and make a clean break from a past hurtful pain. A new cycle is going to be beginning, and from here on in, it only gets better. It was as bad as it could have gotten, but now there's nowhere to go but up. Maybe you felt you were a victim, been betrayed or lied to, but you can draw wisdom from defeat. So pick yourself up and get on with life. This is a lesson to learn. It's no making the same mistakes twice. It's painful endings, broken trust. It's not something that can be fixed. You'll have to start manifesting a new beginning. That is the sun that's coming up. It's the dawn breaking over the horizon. It's the end of something, a relationship, a circumstance, or a false way of seeing a situation. And it rings of truth and the clarity of vision, which brings about the inevitable of death. And there's the promise of rebirth, and the clearing of the ground for something new. And it's allowing change rather than fighting it. You've received deep wounds, but this is the final ordeal, and it won't last forever, and you will survive. Now a new beginning must be your focus. The Nine of Swords with the Ten of Swords is hitting rock bottom, but it's also the end of worry. The Six of Swords with the Eight of Cups is the need to leave a situation. It's escaping. It's doing what you need to do. The Six of Swords with the Ten of Cups is finding your true purpose. It's seeing logic or reality and moving on. The Six of Swords with the Ten of Swords is the final move. It's the end of moving. The Eight of Cups with the Ten of Cups is seeking perfection in a relationship. Could also, someone out there could be seeking fame. The Eight of Cups with the Ten of Swords is putting emotional baggage behind you and no turning back. The Ten of Cups with the Ten of Swords is too many emotions. It's feeling conflicted. It's knowing you should be happy but still affected by past hurt. Two tens in your reading, which represents change and new beginnings, because tens do break down to ones. And your two sixes in a reading, just two plain sixes without being the same suit, would represent irritability, but you have two sixes of swords in your reading, which represents much travel, many moves, and determination. And that's very rare. Sure like to hear if this applies to you. And now for your first ViceVersa Tarot card, the Six of Swords, air energy. A hooded ferryman sets out into the open water, his humble boat bearing one passenger, who is also cloaked and hooded. 6 swords are fastened to the outside of the little boat. The water is calm and shimmers with reflected starlight. The far shore is veiled in mist and cannot be seen. When you get this side in a reading, it is wise to remove yourself from conflict for a time at least. This may be an actual retreat where you can find healing and solace, or it may mean simply being silent and not engaging in debate or quarrels. You don't need to make a statement about it. Just quietly withdraw. And now for your second card that came out. This is the 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful card. Earth energy. The 9 of Pentacles. I have to get to that page. Okay, here it is. A woman stands at the entrance to her garden, smiling and greeting to the dove that has landed upon her hand. A placid rabbit rests at her feet. The garden is glorious with summer flowers. Much love has gone into the making of this place. The woman's dress is covered with soft pink roses, as if she too were part of the garden's glory. Pink roses symbolize peace, not passion or romance. The gentle woman is content with her solitary days filled with beauty. When you get this side in a reading, finding peace in solitude is easier for some people than others, but it is necessary for all. Your home is your sanctuary, and this card encourages you to enjoy its benefits of renewal and wholeness. There is a difference between withdrawing out of fear or exasperation and withdrawing in order to come back to your true self. Tend your own garden for a while and let other people tend theirs. Thanks, you guys, Aries. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.